What's up, guys? It's another weekend, and you know what that means. We're getting more stuff done. This weekend, we are going to do our dangdest to get the block put all the way back together. Some little things we did this last week. We put this parts washer, had a old motor. We bought this at a garage sale a long time ago, and I guess the motor didn't work, so we ordered a little motor and switch, and sure enough, it did the trick. So we're letting like the valve covers and the valley cover soak in there overnight. We're gonna see if they loosen up a little bit. I think the solvent we got's kind of, well, it's not solvent, it's degreaser. I think it's kind of crappy. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, tonight we're just gonna do a little bit. We're gonna save ourselves for tomorrow because we're gonna do our best to get this engine cleaned all the way up. Finish taking like the cam out and the timing assembly and all that out. We're gonna drop the pan off, get the oil pump off, and then make sure it's clean and spotless. And if it is, we're gonna throw all the new stuff on it and throw it all the way back together and hopefully paint it tomorrow too. So Chrissy's doing a little bit of tidying up on here. We got some roll-lock discs. We're gonna get this head surface cleaned up, probably the valley surface too, and just tidy up what we think. And then also we got these babies in from D&S Cylinder Head. Billy Dixon over there fixed us up good. I would have never thought those stinky old heads would clean up and look like this. I'm not going to take them out of the bag just yet because we're going to have dust for them, but he cleaned them up, put them in a bath, did a little blasting on the inside of the intake ports and exhaust ports to get all that sludge out of there. We got our BTR upgraded springs on here. He got us some new keepers, new retainers, and these babies are ready to rip. So I'm super stoked. I think we're gonna get a pretty good amount of this this motor. Hopefully gonna be completely dolled up by the end of this weekend. Alright, so we got these head surfaces cleaned up, got the valley cover surface polished up. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit of pitting here and there in certain little spots, but we're gonna go ahead and go along with it. I think it'll be alright. Head gaskets are pretty stout, so should be fine. We're gonna put old girl to bed for tonight. Let these parts soak a little bit longer. We played with the valve covers a little bit, and they look pretty good. They actually were cleaning up good. I guess you just got to let stuff soak in there a little bit on that sissy degreaser we got. But next time when it's ready to change that, we're gonna get solvent, so it's like actually like freaking cleans the stuff. But we'll pick back up tomorrow. What's up, guys? It's Saturday morning. Came in here, first things first, I want to show y'all this degreaser actually, we were doubting it, but it actually did pretty good soaking all night. I mean, stuff still needs a little scrub, but it's doing pretty good. Little minimal elbow grease and it'll be great. Never mind my phone. Getting a phone call. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Ivan. We better answer. What's up, Taco?
So what's the move?
What's the?
I have a question. Can you help me become famous? It's always been a dream to become famous.
Yeah, bro. I got everything that you could possibly need to become famous. What do you need? What do you need?
I just saw that you're friends with OG Taco, and I was wondering if you could help me get famous.
Well, I mean, I heard that if you follow his buddy Matty X Builds on Instagram and YouTube, that he'll send free followers your way. Free game, my guy.
Dang, I have to do it. It's always been a dream of mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyways, I forgot where I left off at, but I'm gonna get some kind of little tripod set up or something, and I'm gonna start peeling that bad baby apart and getting the harness and stuff out until James gets here and we can get this off and get this baby the rest of the way tore down and slapped back together. Oh, and I don't know if I said it or not, but last night on my way home from work when I picked up the heads, I went to AutoZone to, it's 12 o'clock. I went to AutoZone to pick up the engine paint and all that and some brake cleaner and all that. So I walk in the store and the first thing I saw was brake cleaner. I was like, okay, bet, we need some of that. Then I walk around, I'm like, oh, we need paint too. So I walk over there and I find the engine paint. I'm like, all right, cool, we're good to go. So I walk up to the counter, I'm shooting the shit with the dude up there. He's a cool dude. We're talking, he rings me up, gives me a little discount. I was like, yes. So bounce out, drive all the way home, about 30 minutes. Get home, pull in the driveway, and I'm carrying the stuff in the garage from my car, and I'm like, you stupid idiot. The whole reason I went to a parts store was to borrow a damn puller to get this damn balancer off so we can finish taking apart the motor, and that was the only thing I didn't get. I got all this other crap and didn't get the one thing I went in there to get. So if y'all ever wonder how spaced out I am and how my brain works, I don't even get high. And I am like the stonerest non-stoner y'all will ever meet. Because my eyes are always like this. People think I'm high. I'm not high. I can't do that because of my job. I wish I could, because I really feel like if I got high, my ADHD and ADD and all that, whatever abbreviations they make up for it now, would just disappear if I got high. But for now, I can't do that. So anyways, there's my little rant, and a little funny for y'all, because any of y'all that know me worth a crap know that I forget literally the most important thing I'm supposed to remember out of a whole like trip or venture or parts run. I always forget the most important key thing that keeps the whole project moving forward. I always forget it, always. So start making lists, people. Make reminders, make a list or something. I'm a list guy now, and I didn't make a list yesterday, so that's my own fault. Oh, and Tyus, this is for you, you dirtbag. You gave me this dang tripod, right? So I'm like, thanks, buddy. You gave me a free tripod. Well, little did I know, I'm freaking trying to adjust it, and the damn retainer falls out of it, and it's like broke, so it doesn't adjust like it's supposed to. So I had to sacrifice an old grimy pair of vice grips to hold the dang thing up, because if you don't, it just goes bloop. It just falls. So thanks, Tyus. I appreciate the free tripod, but you dirtbag, it doesn't work like it's supposed to. Howdy, John boy. How you been? Woo!
I didn't know I was 7 miles away from a BFD, it felt like.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just crossed the highway and it's a whole nother planet. So John boy's gonna help me out with a little bit of advice on what wiring I should and shouldn't keep. And let me go ahead and cover this while we're here.
Taking my toolbox.
If y'all were in the live last week, the Snap-on Toolbox giveaway, old John boy was actually the winner. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give that to him.
I'd like to thank my dad. Give me all the knowledge and YouTube.
Man, make sure it's. I don't want people to think I'm ripping you off. Remember that custom hinge?
Hey, Jimmy, $65 this year's, man.
Oh man, not too many kids these days know how to use those.
Dude, this will look perfect on my clapped out LS swap. Wheel drive.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and start tearing this sucker down and work on getting it slapped back together. Maybe do a little cleaning here and there while we got some hands.
Oh, you got a chip in your crank.
Where? It's a Dorito right there. Sorry, bastard. I'm too gullible for that.
Probably looks like a bald eagle.
Oh shit.
I'm numb now. Alright, so there's the rear main replaced. The kit I got came with this gasket and a new cover, so we got a fresh little Chinesium approved
Bald eagle.
bald eagle boy. Which that looks pretty damn good, so
Yeah.
I
That's
think
just
we'll be
wet from the WD-40s.
we'll be alright. I know something else that'll be wet here in a little while.
James just set up cameras in our house, and we can call it.
Yeah, one direction the whole time, okay?
So we can put the video in, he likes to scare them and watch their
Yeah.
faces.
Okay, easy. You don't want it to slam. There you go. Okay, hold that. I'm gonna put my hand back. Okay. There you go. Okay, one more. Hold up. Hold. Push her on in.
Too much.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright.
Fuck yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, so our Amazon purchase, we finally found one that wasn't good. This rear main seal is actually thicker, or it's thinner. The where the bolts go is thinner than where the bolts land on this one. And it wasn't allowing it to seat all the way. And we didn't catch it when we were torquing them down. But we realized later that it had like play in it, and we were trying to retorque it, and my impatient ass snapped this biatch right the fuck off in there. But I did it the right way, despite Jake and his honor of the Ugga Dugga. I did it with a torque wrench, or torque ratchet, or what do you call that? I'm saying it wrong. Torque wrench. Yeah. Torque wrench. Yeah. Anyways, so I did it with torque wrench, not the Ugga Dugga, and lo and behold, it still snapped because everything else was going too smooth. But we got the Brian Tooley cam is in. All we did was took it back off. We cleaned up the factory one. We looked at it. It's not ate up, so we're gonna go ahead and cinder. Polished all these gasket edges up. We decided that we're gonna put the pan back on, and I realized that the oil pan gasket is the only one that did not come in that gasket kit. So we're gonna reuse that too, and a little bit of redneck. Where's that redneck gasket maker? Where's that at? Somewhere. Anyways, it's around here somewhere. We're gonna use a little bit of that redneck magic gasket maker and make old girl work like a new one. So I'm gonna put it back on time lapse. I've been really lazy on filming today. We've been time lapsing pretty much everything, but it's a lot of stuff that just takes time and time and time. So we got the pan back on. Finally got the rear main seal situation figured out. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Anyways, we got the timing assemblies all good and gravy. The oil pump's good. Windage tray, we remembered the pickup tube, all that. We cleaned up the rest of the block. He's gonna sand this gasket surface here, and then we're gonna get the front cover stuck on, and then bust a little paint on this biatch, and that's probably gonna be it for today, because I think the food's about ready, and I don't know, something about snapping that bolt, just, I'm not in the mood anymore today. So I'll update y'all after we get that done and start getting to painting. Alright, so we got everything pretty much put back together except for the heads. And boy, it looks good. We got it as clean as we're gonna get it. It's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. It's better than most. So we're gonna prime it, paint it, and call it a night for tonight. Tomorrow we might slap the heads on, maybe. I'll probably just focus on working on the wiring on the engine bay of the 95. But other than that, we're gonna paint this sucker up right here and call it a night. And I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after it's painted. And that's gonna be it. long day. Everything kind of moved real slow, but we actually got quite a bit done. We got the motor tore the rest of the way down, got the balancer off, got the cams switched, got the timing chain replaced, got the new seals, got that timing cover back on, got the oil pan sealed back on, got the rear main seal situation sorted out. We're down you know what I might do? I might just take this sucker and JB weld it on there just for show. You know, so nobody will know. I don't know. Y'all think I should do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, we painted her up. I think 2 coats did her just good. Looks pretty solid. We couldn't see any spots where we missed. So I say it's good enough for us. I really can't wait to slap these heads on there and see that nice clean silver on this orange. It's gonna look dope. But as for this weekend, I think we're about wrapped up. Thank you guys for continuing to subscribe, liking the posts, commenting on the posts. That's awesome. I love it. If you guys haven't already, please follow me on Instagram, MattyXBuilds, just like the YouTube page. And that's going to be about it. Taco, send them home.
Hey fools, thank you for watching MattyXBuilds. Remember, like, subscribe, follow all his social media platforms, and don't forget to check me out on TikTok. And we're gonna be making videos together, so stay tuned.
Later, guys.